Hi, everybody. It's Joshua, and I'm going to see if I can get this earbud to stay in my ear. So, woke up today, and almost instantly, I felt the collective would like to bring through another message. And I really don't know what it's going to be. Um, Something about focus and attention. So, we'll see where it goes. Before the messages are brought through, though, I'm going to ask you to just tune into your heart. And just for a moment, if you're watching this video, for however long this video is, please watch this preferably without distractions, where you can really breathe in the energies of this message. And if you happen to fall asleep or something else, then that's definitely okay because it's sinking on a deeper level. What I really ask is avoid driving or operating any heavy machinery or anything that's going to really expect your attention for safety purposes. The reason why is because the messages are at a very high vibration, and as you will see, as high a vibration it is, each individual receives it where they're ready to. Some people have expressed that receiving messages from the collective, or even from me, are tingly. Some of them feel that they're like loopy. Some of them feel like roller coaster rides. Um, so I just want to be sure that everybody feels safe and comfortable. So for a short period of time, forget about the past and all the memories, and forget about the future and all the possibilities, and just be here with me now. Just take a nice deep breath. Breathe out. Another deep breath in. And out. More in. And out. Now, for some of you, this is going to seem very familiar. And for some of you, brand new. So only if you feel guided, if this feels right in your heart, I'm going to ask you to take a look into my eyes. And just notice what feelings come up. What thoughts, ideas. Is there fear, nervousness, excitement, joy? And if you feel guided to share with me later, then please do so. So now, I'm going to ask you, if you're okay with this, to go ahead and close your eyes. Roll your eyes up where it's still comfortable for you, but it's almost as if you're sitting in the first row looking at a movie theater. Kind of imagine yourself going up. I want you to grab my hands. Again, this is only if this is comfortable for you. Grab my hands, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my vibrations, and I'm going to allow you to, where it's comfortable for you, raise your energies to a level that is going to sink deeper with the messages of the collective. So imagine if you're kind of like in an elevator. We're just going to go up. For some of you, it's going to be really high, and for some of you, just a little bit. Thank you. Now you're at a space to receive these messages in an even deeper level. Imagine feeling peace for a moment. Imagine you're in a field and there's that little child inside of you. For some of you, this child is playing. And for some of you, this child is afraid. Hello, little child. We are your friends. We are loved ones that have been assisting you the entire time of your physical incarnation on planet Earth in all lifetimes. We are coming through today to simply remind you just how amazing you are, how wonderful you are, how gifted you are. For many lives, you have been practicing and moving through the human experience so that you could finally, at one moment in the human time, use your gifts to assist the planet and its inhabitants in the so-called awakening process. Little child, for many of you, you have not been able to play the way you were meant to, in fear that it would upset others. You have soaked up their pain, their hatred, their anger, their sadness. Dear ones, if you are willing to let this go now, we will take these energies back to the Prime Creator for the purpose of transmuting them back into love. Dear ones, we ask, if you are willing to receive a hug from us, we will offer you a spiritual cleansing now. It brings us great joy to see how far you have come in your physical experience. We know that it is difficult to face this process and journey alone. And for many of you, you have asked if there was ever going to be a time that things would be easier. Well, dear ones, because you are watching this video, then listen with your heart. The time has come for you to lay down your swords, lay down your weapons. And we're not speaking of just guns and knives. We are speaking of the words that come through your mouth. We are speaking of the focus of where you put your attention, whether it is online or in person. For when you spread awareness of the diseases of cancer and in the food source, in the education system, and in the government system, you are actually bringing more of these energies and bringing more of this into the light. And yes, it is great to state just how important it is that everybody understands what is going on in this world. However, because you are watching this video now, a part of you is remembering your truth. A part of you is remembering It is time to let go of the old story. It is time to focus the majority of my attention on what brings me joy and happiness. The moment you stop speaking of what you consider cancer, Monsanto's, and other issues in the world, although, yes, it is great to bring this to light, there are many others who are vibrating at a much slower level that are bringing this to light. For now, you know and remember on a deeper level, you are meant to touch the world in a great way by bringing love and joy to others, by being the example of love, of light, of peace, of harmony. You are reminding others and allowing them to choose when it is time for them. For you did not come here to change the world. You did not come here to heal others. You came here and you knew at one point you would stop talking about the old story and you would create your own piece of heaven on earth. And in doing so, would ultimately affect change in others. It would automatically allow the healing to take place in others. Not by force, dear ones, not by convincing, but by simply being. By being the change. This is how others receive their truth. Before we continue, we ask you to take a moment and connect with us on a deep level. And dear ones, it is important to know that you have a support team, a group of people, and a legion of non-physical beings that will assist you the moment you accept your truth, your purpose, your mission at this time in the physical plane. For some of you, you resonate with the words and the messages that come through our beautiful channel known as Joshua. If you feel guided to spread these messages to others, we encourage it, for as each individual in human form receives our messages, it sinks deeper and deeper into the mind of the collective consciousness of humanity. If you are looking for a group of people that will assist you in your what you consider awakening, in your healing process, moving from that life of third dimensional thinking to the fifth and beyond, Joshua has a beautiful team to support and is one of many. If you resonate with another team, or if you do not yet have a team that you resonate with, ask us to assist you. We will most certainly bring this team to you, for it is no longer a journey of being alone. It is no longer a journey of suffer, lack, and limitation for you. Yes, there are emotions and healings to take place throughout the entire human incarnation. However, for many of you, this is the last incarnation you will ever experience this much pain and suffer and lack and limitation. And for many of you, receiving the messages at the time that you're receiving them means you are facing the final stages of your, what you call darkness, your created hell. For others, you are just beginning to walk through your created version of hell. And this is why it is so important to call upon us and to ask for a support group in human form so that you could walk with someone every step of the way. At this time, we ask you, if your eyes are still closed, to either open your eyes and look into Joshua's eyes, or keep your eyes closed and connect with Joshua's energy now. For he is bringing pure, unconditional love through his heart space into yours. This is something that he offers this planet on a consistent basis. And within a human incarnation, just like many of the Ascended Masters, he is still learning and growing. He is now learning how to experience the human life. Many of you are learning how to raise your vibrations so that you can be clear channels for your world. We ask you at this time to tune into the energies that we are speaking through. It is not important to put a title or a name to us. Just to tune in to your heart space. Breathe in our love, our gratitude, our light. And now we will step aside because we are always working with and through Joshua. We will continue to assist you for the rest of your journey. We thank you for receiving our messages. Blessings, dear children of light. Thank you for receiving the messages. Thank you for being with me at this time. It brings me so much joy knowing that others are accepting their purpose, their mission in such a profound way that they are no longer asking for and no longer spreading awareness of all this stuff going on around. It's like, now that you can be in your peace and your joy and your happiness, others will get there. Others will remember. So, welcome to my heaven. Thank you for being a part of it. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. This journey is amazing. Whether you join our team or you have another support group to assist you. I love you all so much. If you're looking to reach me, I don't even really put links on my videos or anything. So all you can do is just search facebook.com/Joshua, Joshua, Weightman, Weightman. For me, it's not about links to this and that and grab attention here and there and how many comments and how many views. And I send the messages. Collective brings through messages. We know that the moment it moves through this physical vehicle, it is brought into humanity. Whoever's meant to receive it will receive it exactly when they're ready for it. So again, rainbow hugs. I ask you to consider something before I end this video. I don't even know how long the video's been. When you hug somebody and you hug them from, on their left side, notice if you hug somebody on the right side. Notice if it feels different. Notice if you feel closer to someone. And maybe extend the hug 10, 20 seconds. If you can reach 20 seconds, that's great, but extend it just a little bit longer. And when you hug them, breathe in with them. And you can even ask them, say, hey, would you like to receive even more love from me? Because a hug is meant to connect. So when you hug somebody, what I do is I hug them on the right side, and then I breathe in love, and then as I exhale, my heart is flooding love into them. Something to consider. This is something that I'm offering this world in my life. So let me know if it assists you in yours. Thank you again so much for being you. I'm going to have some joy now. I'm going to have some fun now. Friend's coming over with a little child, and we're going to play. She loves to draw on my head, so I'm going to shave my head because it's buzzed, but it's not shaved. And she's going to take these dry erase markers and draw on my head, and then we'll probably go to the library or go out somewhere, and I'll walk around in public with markings on my head. Why? Because it brings me joy watching other people smile, and because I'm showing other people, just be you. This is what this world is about now. Be authentically you. If you're authentically you, you're showing up in the greatest way you can for others in this world. If you're not authentically you, you're not really assisting anybody in the moment. In a bigger way you are, but you know what I mean. Be you. That's the best I could ever ask in my world. That's the best the Creator could ever ask. One last comment. Anywhere you are in your journey, oh geez, I feel like the collective is working with me on this one. Anywhere you are in your journey, whether you go left, right, straight, up, down, doesn't matter. No matter what decision you ever make, no matter what choice, no matter how you choose, you will never disappoint me. You will never let me down. I love you under all conditions. And with your permission, I will continue to nurture that little beautiful inner child, that beautiful soul inside of you, that little child that keeps you protected and safe. Because the more protected and safe that child is and feels, the greater you will experience this world, the freer you will be. And if you're not ready yet for that, that's okay. You can always come back to this video later. Maybe I'll create another video for this. Till next time, my beautiful, beautiful brothers and sisters, may you enjoy whatever experience you have in the moment, knowing that a human incarnation offers a wide variety of emotions. And now, we will continue to rise in love together as one.